What's up? What's up? You know what time it is once again, and it's time for another movie review. And today I will be reviewing none other than Above Me, Spider-Man Far From Home. So this is the second Spider-Man of the MCU, and I have to say, it's fantastic. Marvel knows exactly what they're doing. Marvel Studios is doing a marvelous job with bringing these comic book characters to life, making them believable, and actually making you very much invested in this film. I really, really enjoy Tom Holland as Spider-Man. He's the most realistic and most kiddish looking basically out of all the three actors that have played them. He's the third one, and the previous one's the first one, of course, which is kind of timeless, Tobey Maguire, and then Andrew Garfield in the second franchise. So I really, really enjoy watching him as Spider-Man. He's really believable and he's really great. And I love Marissa Tomei as Aunt May. I'm so glad they made Aunt May like 36, 37. She's young, she's fresh, she knows what's going on, and she's head of the curb, and she knows about social media as opposed to someone who's 60 something. Even though there are some youthful and 60 some year olds in this day and age do know about social media, I love the fact that Aunt May is in her 30s as opposed to 30 years older or maybe 35 years older being in her 60s. So this movie actually is a continual of Avengers Infinity War. Tony Stark is mentioned all through the film. His DNA is all through the film and is used very effectively emotionally, like I said in the beginning of the video. It's used very effectively, emotionally, and also as a storyline just to move the story forward. At first, when I found out and saw the preview of Spider-Man Far From Home, I thought, well, Spider-Man is a character that's based in New York. How's this going to work? It works perfectly. Peter Parker is going on a school trip with his school, and it is beautifully shot. They're going to Venice, Italy, and just Europe in general, and it looks amazing. It completely works 100% with the storyline and with the introduction of the new character, which is Mysterio, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, who is fantastic as Mysterio. Now, the visual effects are top notch. They are excellent. They're marvelous. They really are. They really, 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 really work well with the storyline. There's about four new suits, or basically four suits that are shown in this film, the new Spider-Man, and they all look absolutely fantastic, and they work incredibly well and perfectly well throughout different scenes. There are some character arcs that were much needed and actually really, really great. With MJ, you get to know, which is played by Zendaya, which is, you get to know her a lot more and elaborate a little bit more about who she is. I really like her character. I love how blunt and just straightforward she is. She's a girl after my own heart. She's a character after my own heart because that's the way I am. And also some love interests are sparked too as well with Peter Parker's best friend Den, and with another student, also with MJ and Peter Parker, and it's played very realistically and incredibly well. And also, Nick Fury returns. Of course, he's in the film, played by Samuel L. Jackson, who takes it to another level, who's incredible. And no one cusses better. There's one particular word, which is the B word, that he uses towards Peter Parker. It's actually in the trailer. And of course, it gets a great laugh, too. This movie is really a great top notch and moving forward with the MCU in Phase 4. Um, I know most of the franchises in Hollywood, they stop actually with with actually three films in the franchise, and I wish they actually make more and keep Tom Holland in this film. This movie is great. The story moves forward incredibly well, and you have to. Marvel is very well known for this, save for the post credit scenes. Now, one post credit scene I didn't like in particular. It reveals a character. Mystery, which I really, really, really just don't like. I really hate this. This is actually the second time in the third franchise in which they reveal something about Spider-Man, which I think was unnecessary. And then there's another credit scene that's actually incredibly funny, and it's up to speculation. It's kind of ambiguous of where you think the MCU is going after this, but I give this film an A. It's great.